Welcome to my video presentation on my Geography 101 mapping project in which I mapped out consignors with various video sales in the United States. So first of all, I find it pertinent to explain what a video sale is to the audience here. And basically what a video sale is it's pretty self-explanatory. Uh, they take videos of your cattle and they stick it on TV, and anyone who's interested in buying them can just go online or call the number and pretty much bid on those cattle that are on TV. And it's a great way for consignors to get more outreach on where they're marketing their cattle and not being just limited to their local sale barn. So this offers a lot of opportunities for consignors, and it also offers a lot of opportunities for buyers, so that they can get the best cattle possible regardless of their location. And most of the cattle that are sold on here are going to be either weaned calves, 6 or 7 months old. They're going to backgrounding, or yearling calves from about a year to a year and a half old who are going to be stuck in the feedlot and then sold to the packers from there. So the four video sale companies that I used for my data are Western Video Market, which is headquartered down here in California, Northern Livestock, which is headquartered up here in Billings, Montana, Cattle Country Video, which is headquartered down here in Torrington, Wyoming, and Superior, which is the largest of the four companies, and they have headquarters in both Colorado and in Texas. So all four of them kind of have a basic regional footprint that they operate out of. As you'll see, Western Video Market, they operate out of California, so their client base in that kind of Northern California, Oregon, Nevada area is pretty large. But you also notice that they have a pretty large client base over here in Western Nebraska, and I'll kind of get into the reason for that later. Northern Livestock, very much Montana, Eastern Wyoming, Dakotas, and they also have a Western Nebraska client base, which I will explain later. And then Superior, pretty much everywhere else. They're the largest. I mean, they pick up people from all over these places. This time of year, though, most of these people, the time of year that this sale was at, most of these people have already gotten rid of their cattle, and so they aren't really showing up quite so much. Superior isn't showing up quite so much in the Sandhills as it might usually. Um, and as you'll see, there's definitely a core periphery pattern here when it comes to cattle. It follows the plains to a T, just straight down the high plains. Um, kind of follows the mountains. If you notice, like there's that strip of ground. Basically, the front range, like you'll follow the mountains along here, just straight across from about the edge of the mountains here over to the edge of the Sandhills in Nebraska, and then continuing down south. And I think it's pretty striking how these ranchers who are selling their cattle kind of follow this straight line down the country. And obviously, there's some outliers here, like in California and down in the south, but for the vast amount of these consigners are right here in this middle portion of the country. So Nebraska is a little bit interesting because you'd think maybe they'd be with cattle country's in Wyoming, but no. Western Video Market has a big footprint in western Nebraska due to their affiliation with the Ogallala sale barn, which is right here. And the Ogallala guys, they very successful sale barn in western Nebraska, and they pretty much have partnered with Western Video Market, and they get a lot of their clients selling their cattle on Western. And for Northern, pretty much the same thing. Big one of the biggest bull guys out of Whitman, the Keneally's, they work with Northern, and a lot of the people that buy bulls from them go ahead and sell their cattle with Northern, which is ran by one of the most successful bull auctioneers uh, who has ever been around. I think Western Nebraska finds itself in kind of a weird area there. A lot of Western Nebraska just kind of jump around. Whoever is good that year, they stick with. And finally, this map I feel like is very important because it can kind of give you an outlook into how cattle producers market their cattle, where they do it, and why they do it. Thank you.